Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. How's it going? Thank you for coming on in. Hope you're having your wonderful day. It is a Wednesday. Now I got... Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. And we're going to look at Bitcoin pumping hard today. We got some crazy news. Billionaires buying 90,000 Bitcoins in the last few weeks. Telling you, man, they've been loading up. They've been getting ready. They see something happening in the bigger markets, and they were scared. So they said, if we don't load up on Bitcoin now, right? So they loaded up on Bitcoin, got themselves ready for the next cycle. I'm telling you right now, I hope you loaded up on Bitcoin. I told you the dollar cost average over and over and over again. If you don't have a buy in your phone, in your wallet somewhere for 32, 33, 34,000, 31,000, 30,000, come on, man. Come on. You can't call yourself a crypto lifer. I never miss an opportunity to buy Bitcoin into heavy fear. When there's heavy fear, you buy the Bitcoin, man. You buy as much as you can. All right? Remember that. Never waver. Never waver. Maddie. Shout out to Maddie, who knows. We made some coin on HUP. Shout out to you, my friend. We did our HUP, dude. Shout out to Michelle Moody. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And that is your time. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin right off the bat. But we got into HUP yesterday on the live stream, did we not? Did we not? And look where we're at now. I got 1,800. I put like $500 into this thing. We made a killing, guys. We made a killing. So shout out to anyone that got into HUP with me, and we're in at the very beginning. People don't even know about this coin yet. 150%. At the height, we were up 244%. Maybe I got in on this wick because I think I must have. Hold on. Well, there was no wick there. I guess I turned like $700 into $800, $1,800. It was 2 BNB, right? But look, I had 2 BNB, and now I got 5 BNB. I mean, that ain't bad, right? Yeah, 150% gain. So shout out to everyone who took HUP with me. I hope you jumped in on HUP. You know, the lifer, I got an instinct, I got a feeling, I got a notion. I use the TA as well, and all that comes in. I mean, we do our research. I just don't look at a coin and say, yes, that's it. But there's a feeling there's something going on. When I saw Steve Wozniak said something about HUP, warm breeze out here this morning in North Cal, say, yo, today is a beautiful day. Cake is great. Bunny is doomed. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Bunny, but Bunny pumped, though. You notice Bunny had a bit of a pump. Interesting, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Much respect to the HUP crew if you got into HUP with me. Much respect. Love y'all. Okay. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, total 2, the same things we do every single day. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I'm the top 20 holder of HUP, baby. LOL. I'm the top 20 holder of HUP? Damn, dude. How much HUP could you get? Dude, they paid Steve. Yeah, I know. It's a cameo. It doesn't mean anything. But I'm just saying, man. What I'm trying to tell you is people repeat this nonsense rumor stuff. It's a nonsense rumor, but people repeat it. You get what I'm saying? You got to realize how dumb people are. The masses. Not people in crypto, not you guys. Not me. Yeah. But even I'm one of the dumb people in other ways, right? I don't know about baseball that much. And I don't know. There's certain subjects that I don't know a lot about. And you could easily just kind of like probably tell me something I wouldn't be sure about it, right? Shout out to the Maui Gyms, man. Maui Gyms for the summer, baby. Maui Gyms. An amazing day to be alive. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Kicking it with the crypto lifer. Man, some days I wake up and I'm like, you know what? Thank God I'm alive, man. It's every day, actually. Did you say thank you today? Let's say thank you. Thank you so much that I woke up and I was able to walk out of bed. I had both my feet. I was able to walk out of bed. Some people right now went to Afghanistan as a young kid, got their legs blown off, right? So there's people out there right now that cannot walk out of bed. So the second you got up and you walked to the bathroom to go to the bathroom, you were lucky. You were blessed. So thank you so much for my feet and my legs. I keep saying I rode my motorcycle through New York City for 7-8 years. Hardcore. I did the Jesus on the Van Wyck, standing up literally with the crazy kids and all the banshees and stuff. I used to go out with them late at night. I'm still here. I'm still alive, man. Shout out. Thank you so much for everything I have in this life. So I just want to say thank you, man, for you guys. Thank you for my YouTube channel. And thank you for a wonderful day. And thank you for this breath of fresh air that I'm taking right now. And maybe we move forward as a group. And I love you guys so much. And thank you for all the support. And that's it. I just want to be thankful. Gratitude is attitude, and gratitude creates more abundance. When you're thankful for what you have, you create more. And you got to really love what you have, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is. So shout out to everyone here that's being awesome. All right, so check it out. We're going to take a look at we'll take a look at HUP. Right off the bat, we gave you the trade. So we gave you a trade yesterday on the live stream that made us a nice 150% gain. All right? Like, look, I could take my 2 BNB out right now and just let it run. But we got in so early, man. And the chart's looking pretty nice to me right now on BOG. Like, look at that's cup and handling with lack of liquidity. I believe that's going to break to the upside pretty serious and continue. So where's my call for HUP? I mean, I believe HUP's going to do its thing. When you get in something this early, and it literally just broke the trend line. You can't see it, but it did. It broke out the trend line right there. And HUP, man, that's a cup and handle. You see it? Because it had a wick on the other side. So if it had a wick on the other side, you can bring that around. I would be able to bring it out, but look, because the price doesn't go over there, they won't let me bring the cup further. Like, see, I get restricted by that line. But know and believe doing its thing. AMP's still burning it up. Tune in, thankful in this segment, Lifer's End. Shout out to everyone. Most of the market is red this morning, but Engine holding strong. Engine's a strong coin. That's the thing, man. You want to look at the markets and see what is strong, right? I got 2 markets in. Like, I look at Kucoin, man. Kucoin's not looking hot today. 118% gainer. Shiba Uno. Kucoin shares comes out with their mainnet today. Kucoin shares comes out with the mainnet today. HUP just got listed on CoinGecko. Yeah, baby, CoinGecko listing. Quantum, yeah, QNT killed it this week. Where was your chart? Where was your call? Damn, man. We all got to get on XRP Muser. I want the whole community to ask him where his chart is every day. Where your chart's at? I'm gonna be a friend I'm gonna be a hard ass today. Where your chart's at though? Because you know why? He's one of the smartest people I know. So he would probably give us so many amazing calls, and he is super intuitive. So he needs to start blessing us with his love, man. Keeping all that QNT love to him. No, it doesn't matter. You can post a chart, man. I hold weeklies. You can hold a yearly and post charts. Show us a yearly chart. Eventually, you're gonna have to sell. Good morning. I had a tutoring session with a lifer last night. Ready to go on this crypto ride with you as my guide. Let's get them chickens. Finally, health and wealth in 2021. Have a great day, y'all. Thanks, brother. Shout out to Matthew McKenzie for the $20 super chat, man. Much respect to you, bro. Much respect to you. Thank you very much, man. Much respect to you. ALIZ on Kucoin. People say it's the next theta. You're not a day trader, but you know when to take profits on VChain. Like, you know when to take profits in and out. You're a good swing trader, bro. You are. Don't deny your skills. Don't deny us of the skills. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. Thing blew up though. And look, why did what could we have seen in the charts? Well, the bull. I always talk about the bull, right? Break it down. Kind of a cup and handle. You'll see what I'm saying here. Shout out to the $20 super chat. Much respect to you, man. You're the man. And so that is a bit of a cup and handle. You could even say it was in a falling wedge here too. And what I do is I negate the heads of the shoulders. And shoulder, head, and shoulder as well, right? And you start to build a story, man. I didn't get my face on this one. Like, had I looked at it, I would have seen it. I didn't have it on the billboard. I miss trades all the time. Come on, man. You're not in cryptocurrency if you're not missing 10 trades a day. Right? That lets you know you're in the game. And then we did hit our level and then boosted back up again. Wow. And we broke all-time highs. So now just look for a retest, right, of the previous high. Go to a smaller time frame and see, can we retest? And we kind of just did the retest right there. And we're coming on up. So there's some signs of strength for this. Interesting. How would I trade it now? Well, I'd look at the daily. Extremely overbought. Like, I would never get into a trade at this moment. Has to touch the 21. So now we're looking for the 21 touch. So go back to that 4 hour, and you want to make sure you touch the 21-day moving average. So this is where projections are key. You make 2 or 3 projections. One, you think you're going to basically make a bit of a pennant, right? The second one, bam. Make a bit of a falling wedge. Either way, it's going to have to come and interact with the 21-day. All right? This is key. Just like here. Look, we'll bring you back in time. I'm going to blow your mind right now. Watch this. So we'll go back in time to right about here. Okay? And we're going to watch Qdom do its thing. This is I love doing this. This is so fascinating. So watch. Boom, it explodes, right? At this point, you start drawing your projection. I would have probably maybe done something like this, just like I'm showing you. But I might have also done something like that. Right? Just like I did right there. You're not going to be perfect, but you're going to be better than the guy that's not doing that. Right? And then you would have been like, oh, wow, boom, boom. Now, the idea is too, how did you know? Like, actually, if I make this the 1 hour and I go back, what I want to show you is how you know to take profits without being emotional. You got to learn how to take profits without being emotional, right? So right here on the last pump, I'm going to show you the pump slower. It happened too fast. I want to show you nice and slow. So if you see the last pump right here, and that goes up, bam. You see, we got really, when you get this far away from the 21, you're going to have to touch the 21 again. So right here, I would look at this and I'd be like, well, the 21 has to come up. And the price is going to have to touch it. It's either going to touch it there or here, but it's going to have to happen. And there it happened right there. See? They came and met each other right there. The 21-day moving average. And then we flagged out. But the price will always come back to the 21 every single time we have a pump. I don't care how many pumps. I don't care how big the pump. I don't care what happens. Look, this is so key when I'm teaching you guys right here, guys. Remember this. This is going to change the way you look at everything. So if we replay back to this point here. If you find all the pumps, and this is how you learn how to trade, you back test. Look at any pump. I don't care where it is. Here's a pump right here. And watch the pump occur. Eventually, if we get far like this one here, we're going to have to come back and touch that 21, man. It's going to happen. Bam, same one there. We touched it there. And you can see this on every time frame. It does not matter. 1 hour, 15 minute, daily. We're going to come and touch that 21. Up, down, snap, snap. Price will snap back to the 21. Snap back, snap back, snap back, snap back. So just, you know, just want to put that on your radar, guys. Some key insight. The price will snap back to the 21-day moving average. AOIZ on Kucoin. We bought AOIZ, all right? I'll tell you something right now. We were in on AOIZ. Let me show you. You want to know when this group bought AOIZ? Come on, man. This is one of the most underground groups in crypto. We know how to find things. We get down. Like, we figure out what is what. Like, if you go to my old charts and calls only group, which did I actually delete it? No, I kept it because I wanted to keep it as an archive. AOIZ. Right here. 421. 421, we got a chart for AOIZ. So we were on this, like, what was that, 2 months ago? You know what I'm saying? And I still hold my AOIZ. I don't know if you guys do out there, my crypto lifers that got in. But QNT is big amongst the XRP community. Same with XDC. Oh, cool. That's good to know. I did not know that. Interesting. Yeah, so check it out. We were in AOIZ 2 months ago. Stick with the lifers. We'll keep you informed. And check it out. If you're in my Patreon group, you're subscribed to a billboard room and you're subscribed to an exclusive calls and charts room. And I'm giving you guys news all day long. And, you know, I'm telling you, AOIZ is getting listed on Kucoin June 16th. Right? Up to date with the news, up to date with what's coming on, talking about what's happening every single day here. Shout out to everyone in the live. Okay. Let's get into the Bitcoin. Let's get into the daily routine. Shout out to all my HUPs. Shout out to all my HUP pups. Are we called HUP pups? What do we call ourselves, man? The Huppy puppies? I'm just messing around, man. It's crazy. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. Shout out to that super chat from Crypto Greg. Morning, Sam. Thanks for all you do. Can you look at AMP USDT, man? AMP is the new thing, man. Everyone wants that AMP. AMP has been on fire, man. Just exploding. Let's take a look. So 6, watch this AMP. Oh yeah, watch that. Interesting. No call on AMP. AMP BTC. Wow, just revving up too. And look, it hit all target. It hit the target of this pennant that I had. Clean. Then I made another bull flag, banged out of that one, came back down, and then whipped up again. AMP BTC. Let's take a look at the USDT pair as well. Polonia next? Nah, it's on some other spots. Hold on. Pretty sure it's on Coin. Isn't it on Coinbase? Yeah, there it is. But it's not on Binance, huh? Interesting. No BNB. It is on Coinbase though for the USD. It's on BitTorrent too. American coin in a way. So I was working on it already. You can see I pulled a bit of a fib. Thought it might come back down to the 618 after that pump, and it just continued to go up in some crazy way, man. This thing's just insane. Look, it was what? A half a penny on June 13th? Unbelievable, man. Like, oh no, it's 5 cents. Okay, so it went up from 5 cents to 11 cents. I thought it went from half a penny. I was like, damn, we just missed the 20x. All right, I made 100% gains, but still unbelievable gains. Huge move in AMP. And then it breaks the all-time high. Now it's in price discovery. So, like, what do you think is going to happen? Well, you look for the retest of the all-time high. It's just kind of like textbook. And that would be your next positional strength. You know, that's kind of where you want it. You know, you're oversold on the 1 hour, right? So you don't want to touch it right now. You know, you're extremely overbought. You're overbought on the 4 hour. You're overbought on the 1 hour. Early coin, though, that just ripped. Whenever you see these bulls, guys. So, look, Phala's in one of these. So I want to get you ready for the next one so we don't miss it. We'll take a look at Phala on Kucoin here. Take a look at this. Watch Phala, all right? To me, it's in a diamond pattern. You see this? It's in a giant bowl. It's doing that consolidation, and it's getting close to the bottom of the bowl, and it's flagging out. So this is my first call on the channel right now today. Phala, man, about to do some serious damage. Came back to the bottom of the pattern right now. Really where I want to see it at. I like what we're seeing here for Phala. All right. So you can see it's in a diamond pattern. If you're not sure what the diamond pattern is, look up the diamond pattern. It's at the bottom of the pattern. It's about to be oversold on the 1 hour, which is kind of starting to curve to the upside, right? Oversold on the 4 hour. I'm sold. I'm sold on the oversoldness. And Phala's coming down on the daily. Says we could go sideways or still come down. There's still a pump coming out of here. I think you can get a 40% pump out of this on the 4 hour. So at 88 cents, let's look at our regions of support and resistance now. Okay. So now what I like to do is I get to go to a very big time frame, like the daily. And I'm actually going to get rid of everything, and we'll start fresh. But know that that is a bit of a diamond pattern. Okay. It did seem to break in from the upside. It should break to the upside again. So forming some bullish tendencies here. Remember, this coin's like connected to the parachains and everything with Kusama, Akala, and Polkadot. So, and Polkadot's getting hot right now with the parachains. Okay. So these are support and resistance on the daily. Let's see what the weekly has for us. So the weekly is actually sitting at support at about 88. There's like really strong support there. If it breaks that, it says it wants to come back down to 80 on weekly. So that would be a really nice place to get in at 80 because it's strong weekly support. Okay. Not a lot of information on the oscillators, obviously, because this thing just started, you know. So I keep on that 4 hour, oversold, kind of did our double bottom action too. To me, that's, you know, lack of bearish momentum. We could have had a bigger move here, okay? And then we start piecing the story together. Like, what are we in? I mean, that's a pennant. And I talk about if the 200-day is moving through the bottom of the pennant, and we see that happening here on the 4 hour. And we just had a golden cross, and it was a clean golden cross, right? And, you know, after that, tends to be a price appreciation. So you got the golden cross, which is the 50-day crossing the 200, right? You're running out of room. You're near the bottom of the pattern. Phala, man, on Kucoin. This looks really, really scrumptious. You want to take a fat bite out of this right now. Phala. It's slightly a cup and handle, too. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. There's our measured move. It formed this giant cup. Right, like so. And it's a bit of a cup and handle. You know, I've seen these cup and handle. The handle does not have to be to the downside. The handle could be sideways. The handle could be a pennant. It doesn't really matter what, you know, how you look at it. The handle could be any one of those, you know, cup and handle on Goon, on Uniswap. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Thank you so much. Thanks for AMP. Look at strong USDT. Yeah, Strong has been on my radar for a long time. We're going to go over the week. We have our Patreon. If you want to become a Patreon today, we have a internal meeting with the Patreons at 6 p.m. Okay? Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do also record it, and I will post it to a private YouTube link, which you can then watch. So check it out. But that's going to be an exclusive behind-the-scenes meeting. And what we do is I have a token metrics account. We go into token metrics. I want to talk about that too, because the trades we went over, look, we went over Neblio very, very hard, and that made 80-70%. Yes, it did crash back down, but my point is, sell these are for weekly calls. We're trying to make gains regardless, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday already. Can you believe that? KuCoin charts only from when they list. There is more chart history. Yeah, no, way more chart history. Phala's way longer, but I'm just trying to show you, like, it's cool to see this temporary chart history, because I'm just trying to make a temporary gain here. Now, Phala could be a long-term hold as well. You may want to start positioning yourself. I have my long-term holds. Snoogans, what's up, Crypto Pimp? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for everyone being in here, man. Much respect. We have 111 people watching and 60 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watches? It would be awesome. Good morning, Sam. We need the tip class, but I have a question. Is it still a good time to get into HUP? I mean, you want to be getting in these things when I get into them. After that, I can't. When I get in is the time. Like, there's a certain time, and you know what I'm saying. How do I get the Patreon subscriber links? They're right there at the bottom of my. Everything's in my description, guys. It's a no-brainer, right? Patreon. Everything's below my video. I'm trying to survive, right? If I hide them, like, it's not gonna be good for me, right? So. Yeah, spread the word. Thank you so much, Shanna. I appreciate you. Goodbye is up, CAG. It's called Chili's. Will be listed on Coinbase Pro. Thank you, Subduo. We don't know what that is. We never heard of it. Tomorrow they are big on entertainment. I know. Huge. You got to have a Chili's bag. I have a fat bag of Chili's. I've been holding Chili's for a long time, I knew we were looking at Chili's when it was just a tiny coin, a penny, 2 pennies. I've been trading Chili's since a summer, and when I saw Chili's the day it came out on Binance. I've been watching it since it's IEO'd. Can someone make sure I get them to my email? How do I get the Patreon subscriber links? Oh, I see what you're asking, to get into the Patreon group. Oh, you just email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Again, that's cryptolifers@gmail, and that'll get you into the group. So just here's a call. I'm going to put this on ice for a second, but I'm going to get back to Phala. I'm going to open up 3 windows from now. That's going to be my new thing, and just kind of bounce back. I used to do that a lot on the show. Okay, because Crypto Greg asked for Strong, and Strong's been on my radar. I still hold my Strong block. And what I want to do is I want to balance that buy, because I am down, and I'm going to balance that buy. Strong blocks, man. I went over Strong blocks, talked about it. I made a video. Coins on KuCoin. Guys, my video before the crash is still extremely relevant. So check it out. That KuCoin video that I made, extremely relevant. Despite the TA, right? TA can be thrown out the window on that certain video. Because, everything looks different now. You can still learn TA from that video, though. So, it can't hurt. But this video is strong, man. My KuCoin video. Where are you, KuCoin video? Can't even find my own videos. Make so much content. It's insane. But right here, top 5 coins, right? Low cap gems on KuCoin. And here I'm talking about strong blocks. I'm talking about some things that you may want to pay attention to, right? So, timestamp, gem 1, gem 2. So check them out. Can't find the page. What the hell was that? Somehow we got the crypto banter. Anyway. Yeah, you can timestamp and get to the different gems. Trias token, Silo, Safe Haven. I gave you some awesome coins that had really good market caps ready to rock. That had great tech too. Hey Sam, need a tip class, but I have a question. Is it still time to get into HUP? Where's the tip class? It's there. Maybe you can't see it. I mean, honestly, I still think HUP has legs, but these coins are high risk, high reward. So, man. Again, none of this is financial advice, but look, HUP is I believe it is, because look, it's about to break out of this handle. To me, it's breaking out of this cup and handle, and it's about to go up. So again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor, right? And do your own due diligence before getting into any trade. But if me personally, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. I'm not selling out of it, right? I like what it looks like we can get some serious gains today. Back out of HUP, up to 87. That's when we'll have a little bit of a pullback at my point. And then we'll maybe a pullback here at the previous high, right? This is bogged finance, man. Bogged finance. You can trade this. You can trade this. So look, you hit the trade button. And you can set limit orders, I believe, which is pretty cool too. Look, limit buy, limit sell, select your token. HUP. Oh, I gotta paste the address in there now and all that nonsense. I'll get to that in a second, but oh, there's the address. It's up here. Whenever you're doing something, the address is up there in the browser. That's the code. So the code is in the HTML. It sends you to there. So I figured that out the other day. I was like, oh yeah, they put the code in the HTML. That's how I get HUP. And there you go. Right, and then I want to limit sell my HUP max for 1830. And this is awesome, man. Slippage, you can set the slippage, and dude, you can set a limit order, man, and approve it and place the order. I mean, this is pretty cool. And this cost bogged. And bogged right now is back to $1.29, and this thing went all the way up to $15. So I think bogged will catch steam again and continue to go up. So Binance coin is $354. All right. Lifer, I appreciate you. We accumulating or waiting? Well, I'm always accumulating something. Always. Always. Okay? Always accumulating. Right? Like, I'm not going to lie and say I didn't buy $500 worth of Bitcoin in the last few days. I am always accumulating cryptocurrency because you got to scale out. You got to scale out of the nonsense, right? You want to be slowly scaling out of the dollar, honestly, at all times, because it's always going down. So, but I'm not going all in. So the answer to your question is slightly, but still waiting for better times. Still waiting for better times. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Strong. But remember, Phala looks really nice, right? Phala on your radar. Get your whiteboard. Extremely important you get a whiteboard, because without a whiteboard, you're not going to be able to keep track of this stuff. I'm telling you right now. And you're going to write highly likelies. You want to write your highly likelies. Phala's on there right now. Highly likely to break to the upside. Okay? I want to talk at Fractal. I want to talk about NEEF. Two coins I want to look at. And Divi. We're going to keep our eyes on Divi too. Divi doing its thing. Look at Strong, right? Now, I told you to accumulate in the end of the triangle, right? Had you listened to me and listened to me, you would have accumulated right in here when it went up in here. And you would have got Strong block at 139, 140. And now, look, it's starting to break out. It's clearly breaking to the upside, right? That's a breakout. So another trade starting to do our thing. So shout out to anyone that listened to the Lifer and accumulated Strong block. We've been on Strong block since day one, man. And honestly, I was pointing out that it was one of the stronger coins in the dip. Another cool thing you can see. All right, check it out. Ready? This is how you want to be good at your patterns. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. It was an inverted head and shoulder. All right, it's going to have a neckline. That neckline will break out from the length of the neck to the head, and that's going to give you your measured move. Okay? So your measured move is going to be swing up to swing out, bam, like that. And that positions you at $240. From 159, right? So let's see. Just if you play the smaller, so that's the smaller target. That's the smaller target. Do you guys want it? The Boston accent. That's the smallest target there. 52% gains, but there's 76 coming, but it'll probably pull back and bounce off this and then continue to the upside. So that's where you want to kind of aim to get on in and out. 240, maybe 235, you could play it cute. But this is an idea for Strong blocks, and it's looking very, very nice to me. So I'm liking Strong blocks. I like what I see. Looking beautiful. Strong blocks. Looking really, really nice. Okay. End of the wedge, ran out of room and eventually decided to break to the upside, you know. The daily is overbought, which kind of worries me a little bit. All right. So the overbought daily tells me, hey, we might not, you know, that makes me go to other time frames. There's still momentum though. And I've seen things bust up even from there. Like, look, right here was where we just crashed. Like, look at this. So I want to heed you. We just came up on the blue line right here on the stochastics. Stay with me right now. Focus in, guys. Focus in. Focus in. Whatever you're doing, focus in. Hey, Jimmy, pay attention. Look. So here. This came up to this area right here. Right? Bam. And that was, let's put a point there, a line there, a V. And then we put a line here where we're at. And look how much more momentum we had just blasting off, even as the stochastics went to the downside. See that? So momentumous moves, man, can carry you through, right? So we're high. We are high on the 8 hour. We're a little high on the 4 hour as well. The pattern says she wants to go regardless of the stochastics, which is a bit strange. I like to see them in my favor. The 1 hour is in our favor though. So the 1 hour suggests, you know what? Smaller time frame. Look at the volume we got. Good volume on Strong Block as well. You remember too that a lot of people watch Crypto Love, and he's pushing this because he's talking about token metrics a lot, right? We went over token metrics, and didn't we find Strong was going to be hot? So this was a call that we made together on Wednesday. Let's go back to see where the price was on Wednesday, because after our weekly screen share, we talked about Strong for a good hour. I mean, right? Half an hour, a good amount of time, right? So today, let's go back in time. 4 days, 9 days. So about a week. So on Wednesday, right? We were sitting on here, and so the price was between 136 and about 132, 129, even maybe on a wick down at 126. But so this was the region and the range, right? Now, had we, started taking that advice and started accumulating, already up 20% on Strong Block, right? So that's the second coin that we went over during the weekly screen share. So now you can see like the weekly screen share really is making gains, man. Thanks. Got in at 139, looking at targets. Yeah. So now, well, I'm seeing a smaller target on the 1 hour, right? We're oversold on the 1 hour. It's gonna reset and kind of bust out of this pennant, which it kind of already is. See, that's a breakout. That's strong breakout. And now it has, obviously has to break this high. So we got to see it break through this high, retest, and then continue to the upside. But I see this getting all the way up, at least 172. Target of 172 on the 1 hour, just the 1 hour chart. From there, I believe the daily and the 4 hour are going to kick in, and we're going to get a bit of a retest, back down to maybe 160. Shout out to Jose Patricio and Kim McKenzie for helping me out this morning. You guys are awesome. For those that are not on the Patreon, you are missing out on so much information. Thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate you. You're the man, dude. Hey, Jimmy, pay attention. I know you like that. Are you Crypto Love related? He always mentions you. I love that dude, man. Has he mentioned me on the live, man? Yo, he's awesome, man. Shout out to him, man. I love that dude. We're not related, but we might as well be, man. He's looked out for me in an amazing way, right? In an amazing way. So I am forever and gratefully indebted to him. Forever. Honestly, forever. Because my life will never be the same due to him, man. And I know who helped me and helped me get where I am at, man. I worked a night shift for 6 years of my life. I had a boss treating me like garbage. I've been through it, and it's a blessing right now to be here with you guys every single day. So shout out to everyone here. Thank you. 130 people watching, 80 likes. Can we get 50 people to hit the like button? That's all we're asking. All I'm asking is just a little bit of energy back from the energy that I send out. Are you in Crypto Love related? No, that's funny. Throw in some likes, guys, right? Any tips for the new Patreon fam? Super excited to join you all. Shout out to you, Matt Happy, right now. Amp climbing up. Thanks for the call. Amp still pumping, huh? Jesus, man. Amp, what are you up to, Amp? What is going on with Amp? Jesus, look at that. That thing just blasted off again. Look at that candle, bro. But it's extended, man. I would begin to take profits. Just like that day we were looking at Matic. Remember when I was looking at Matic and I said, guys, sell out of here? And you would have sold the top, pretty much the top. Since then, it's never been that close. Shout out to Sadul Alom. Thank you for the $5, man. Much respect to you, bro. Appreciate you. Any tips for the new Patreon? Jimmy Patreon. Jimmy Patreon. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. AMP going hard. Yeah, it really is, man. It's continuing. So when something's going up like this, you got to go to a smaller time frame, like the 5 minute, to track it at that point, because you got to see what's going on. So now I'm going to take a look at it. What are you doing, AMP? And then you got to wonder what is going on with AMP. Like, what is it? What makes it so interesting, right? There's the 5 minute. It's pumping right here. And then you can give it a look at where it should go, right? Length of the pole. So you should get the measured move, right? 19% gain still coming on a scalp. That's crazy. And you know what tells you that should happen? You have swing up to swing up here, but you have swing down to swing down here, and that's hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence in the 5 minute, right? MACD just getting up there. 5 minute will reset, right? So it's going to be a hairy game, up and down, up and down. Swing to the 15 minutes pushing up, though. So if you just play the 15 minute and ride it till it gets up here, that's the trade. That's the trade. We'll take a look at this in a second and watch it, but I believe this is going to continue to pump for sure. I don't buy any green candles like this, but there is a little bit more of a scalp coming. I gave you a like just to need that one tip. If you could buy one, what would you recommend? That's not financial advice, but SHR or strong. Interesting. Now, I've been in SHR for months. Since November or September. I bought SHR in September. Okay? And look, that was funky. It was in a beautiful pennant. SHR seems manipulated to me. I'm being honest. I think it's a great project. I've been in it for a long time, but I feel like it's being manipulated consistently. You know, look at that. The tank right out of a tight wedge. Like, it just, I don't know. It's a bit strange. Does have a 32% chance. It is breaking on out, though. And I believe it'll get back to its all-time high. Back to 10 cents. If you had to buy strong or SHR, it's such a hard call. GRT is the Google of the blockchains. I agree, man. That's why I'm holding it. Doc is ready for takeoff. We'll take a look at Doc. Thank you for bringing that up on the radar. Doc was one of the favorite coins I played. We talked about Doc yesterday, remember? On the live stream. I hope you guys remember that. I hope you wrote it down on your whiteboards. I hope you got a whiteboard. If you don't, write it down on a piece of paper today to go buy a whiteboard. Get it? And then today, if you can, go buy a whiteboard. I'm telling you, the whiteboard might cost 20, 30 bucks, might cost 15, whatever you get it for. Dollar store staples. It will pay for itself. Times 10. So just get a whiteboard and don't play with yourself. No, don't play yourself. I shouldn't say it like that. Anyway. Freudian slip there. So look, breaking out here. Looks like we could get a further to the upside. Let's take a look at it. Bam, 291% gains out of SHR. Okay. Now, you remember, overextended on the daily. I'd wait for the daily to come back down before I got back in. Can you send the info again to send you crypto for classes? Hey, I gave you a like. Just need that one tip. So just buy both. Appreciate it, Lifer. Yeah, I would have to buy both, man. I really can't split the decision there. I think Strong Blocks is newer and might actually pump a little bigger. It's been Strong Blocks is less known. You gotta send in a super chat, because if you send in a super chat, I'll spend like 10 minutes on that question. You gotta send in a super chat, and I'll send in like 10 minutes, because then I would juxtapose the market caps, but it takes up so much of the show that to justify those types of things, it's got to be a super chat just for everybody. Because then everyone else will be like, all right, we super chatted, I get it. But if I just go deep into that question right now for like 10 minutes, I find it rude. And that's really why the super chat justifies your time, your ability to take everyone's time away as well. You see what I'm saying? It's a communal thing, so I don't know. It's a good spin. It's a good spin, at least, if I was a salesman for a super chat, right? I mean, it's a great spin. You can't hate on that spin. Harmeed. I like your channel name. Shout out to Spencer. You know what? You can buy a digital whiteboard too. Yeah, you can, but it's just not the same. But they're cool, yeah. You can send the info again to send for your crypto classes. Well, if you want to take tutoring, it's right here. It's the link right here. Book an appointment right here. And you see my schedule. Right here, it says USA Eastern UTC 4. It says Right here, it says my time zone. So make sure you pick my time zone. Put it in a time zone calculator. Figure out where you live and where I live, and make sure, because once a week, twice a week, someone schedules for the wrong time. Polkadot. 2 days ago, Polkadot launched its own meme coin, Polkadog. ROFL. What does ROFL mean? I don't know what that means. Can you trade any of those against BTC? Any of what against BTC? I don't know what he's saying. Okay, moving forward. We're going to see what's next on the radar. Okay. Now, back to JEJUDOGE, too. I have not given up on JEJUDOGE. The JEJUDOGE run is not over. It's not over. And you can see I'm making consistent gains every single day. Like, their 2 BNB turned to 5 BNB. I showed you the JEJUDOGE gains. Like, I just consistently, I don't BS you guys, man. I see a lot of traders out here, and who knows, who knows if they're just making money off YouTube. Do they trade? We don't know. Like, and you know what? We'll never really fully know, right? But I'd like to at least believe that the person does it for a living, and I'd like to see it, That's why I do what most people don't, because I'm more curious and demanding the most. So I have a higher standard. So I think if I'm going to watch someone on YouTube, they better show me the goods. If they're not going to show me the goods, they better beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bounce, bro. Bounce. Like, either be as real as the day or bounce, right? So, dextools.io. Dextools pair. If I don't type in Pair Explorer, it gives me a problem every time. I don't get. Hey Felipe, don't laugh. PDOG just went up 655% yesterday. Damn, man. Rolling on the floor laughing. I've never heard of ROFL. It's funny. That's the first time I see someone actually write it. Sheeb. Starting to make a move again. Shiba Uno, man. Interesting. I'm going to show you JEJUDOGE, and I'm going to show you, it's interesting. Yeah, they're meme coins and all this, but this coin actually has TA going for it that looks pretty proper to me. So far so good. The TA looks right? Look at this. The TA looks solid. I mean, that's a pennant now. That's a bull pennant for sure. Without a doubt in my mind. That's a bull pennant. That's my favorite. So you get in now, stop loss right there, ride it up to the upside, bam. 196% gains coming, another 2x coming, and look, hidden bullish divergence, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down, and oversold on the 4-hour time frame. I mean, this looks like a good place to get into JEJUDOGE. I'm being honest, man. Buy the TA, and high risk, high reward. Remember, only risk 1% of your portfolio per trade. Anything could happen, and you could lose it all. So. But put this on your radar, guys. JEJUDOGE looks like it could seriously keep continuing to go to the upside, right? And again, the guy who puts his money where his mouth is, all right? The guy who never BS's you, or the guy who doesn't BS you. Never say never. Just because it's bad. It's bad rhetoric. But take a look at what's going on here. Kishu Uno, man, I mean, it's just another one of those coins, but I think it has legs. It seems to be sustainable. These coins are more sustainable than you realize. I hold a lot of them, and they seem to be holding their right where they were, So we'll look here. Let's look for the JEJUDOGE. There it is right there. Now, remember, I started with 1,500. Sold off, got back in, right? So this thing's been just doing lovely. Still got 3,200 in the trade, and letting it rock. So just wanted to show you. I still holding $3,000 of JEJUDOGE, man. Meme coins have the best marketing in the interwebs. Real projects are busy engineering. I still believe in JEJU too. Isn't that crazy, man? Because it's going on a Coinbase Shiba. It's going on Coinbase. Yeah, Shiba's going on Coinbase. I mean, that's crazy, right? BitBoy featured Doc, man. I talked about Doc so long ago. Doc's one of my favorite coins, man. All right, you're bullish on VET. What is your opinion on DOC? DOC was one of my first favorite coins. Honestly, I'm going to show you, again, I'm going to show you the proof. I love doing this. This is amazing that I get to show the proof. So check this out. If I go to the smart, I go to my trader diary. Check this out. This is so cool. It just shows you how learned I am of what I was seeing in the markets, right? DOC USDT. Look at it. I'll show you when I first started trading DOC. My first trade on DOC was of July of last summer, right? I made 94 bucks. Then I made 197 bucks. Then I made 2,300 bucks. Then I made 800 bucks. And I made some other trades on DOC as well, right? But there, put 4 grand in, turned it into 6,400. Then I lost 500, 100, lost a few, but I ended up making a killing, if in total, I've been trading DOC. I've traded DOC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, right? And I've been trading it since July. So DOC's been on my radar for a long time. I have a very close relationship with the coin DOC, and I know it very well, all right? Do you use any crypto debit cards? I do. Right now I have a Coinbase card. Yeah, our long-lost baby DOC. Remember DOC, man? Isn't that funny that DOC would end up on BitBoy? Me and you used to talk about DOC all the time. DOC.io, man. And look, I gave you the trade yesterday for DOC. Said it was an ascending channel. Told you to watch it. Said it would probably break up. Look for the retest, right? It did break up. Came down for the retest. That's a positional strength for it to go up. And look, that is a cup and handle. So shout out to anyone that took the call on DOC, man. It was running out of room, climbing up on here. I said we had a golden cross right there, or close to one. The 50 almost did and just boomed on away. The 21 crossed all these other moving averages. That's a very bullish sign. Very bullish. And then, but could also be a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there forming, just throwing that out there. Shoulder, head, could be possibly making a head and shoulders and breaking down. I don't know. It's interesting. It's oversold on the 1 hour. It's a good sign, right? But it's overbought on the 4 hour. Not the best sign. So I think we'll get one more little pump, and then it's probably going to come to the downside, right? Daily is also at the head of his thing. It would make sense. When BitBoy talks about it, it would probably be overbought, which is interesting, Shout out to BitBoy, man. No, I nothing but love for BitBoy. He does a lot for the space. I'm not saying he's a technical analyst, and maybe his calls, but he does a lot for the space. He goes on every single day. I'm sure he's turned a lot of people onto crypto. Think about how many people buy crypto, So you can't hate on someone that's pushing crypto forward, right? All of our bags have benefited from him in some way, shape, or form, and you can't say that. You can't. So even my bag, because think about it. He gets big. He puts Crypto Love on his channel. Crypto Love puts me on his channel. I'm only one person away from BitBoy. That's how I'm going to end up on BitBoy's channel. It's only a matter of time because I personally know someone that personally knows him. Crypto Love and him are very, very tight, and I'm tight with Crypto Love. So it's the word is already spread. For all you know, it's already somewhat in the marks, and I don't even know about it yet. I'm just saying. So I'm just putting that out there, man. He sure does a lot for the space. What I'm saying, indirectly, he pumps your bags, whether you know it or not. You can hate on him all you want, but he indirectly pumps our bags. Can I send crypto for tutoring classes? Yes, you can. You can do that. Email cryptolifers@gmail and say you want to pay for a crypto class. I hope Miss Price did her magic. I called Mel. Seemed sketchy yesterday. I just called Mel. Wow, something happened to Mel. Yeah, stay away from all that stuff, man. Stacking Crow tokens and rewards with each swipe. Our long lost baby DOC. Yeah, do you use any crypto debit cards? I have a crypto debit card. Don't let him F your name up, Liver. Welcome to Hadoken. I would never. I would only look official, man. I would only look official, I believe. You're funny. I like what you said, though. I like what you said. I'll take it into consideration. Keep it clean, man. Keep it clean. So DOC.io, I believe, can still break to the upside, but I believe then it's going to kind of dwindle. And we got to wait a few more, it's going to wait. I'd wait a week to get back into DOC, but that's just my opinion, and I could be 100% wrong, but that's what I'm looking at. Just subbed. When's the best exchange to start with? I'm on Coinbase Pro, but a lot of the alts you mentioned are not on Coinbase. Yeah, you got to get a VPN and get Binance.com and open a Kucoin account. All our plays are going to be on Binance, Kucoin, PancakeSwap, and Uniswap mainly, and Coinbase. A lot of coins are on Coinbase. We play Matic's on Coinbase. We play Anchor's on Coinbase. You know, there's a good amount. You want to open up a Coinbase Pro account, though, too. Alex, use Kucoin. Yeah, Kucoin's the mess. I think Ternoa is a good project, powered by Polkadot. Web, Ternoa.com. Okay. Shout out to Hadoken up in the spot. Hey, Hadoken, you want to come on the show today? It's Wednesday, man. I figured we switch it up. So let me know if I can bring you onto the show. You can just talk about what you've been looking at, what's going on with the market, and some of the things you've been paying attention to. Christina, sure to have notes on stuff you want to go over. Sure, I can. No problem. I'm free. Cool, man. Where is it? May seem obvious to others, but I'd like to ask anyway. What info could Patreon have prepared to make best use of time on a 1-hour session? That's a great question, you know, and honestly, it's if you can set up, it would be nice if you could set up. Join the beginners group, number one. I would join the beginners group and then ask them that question. You join the beginners group and say, hey guys, I'm going to have a session with Lifer soon. What's the best way to prepare? And there are people who've had a session with me and they're going to say, hey, go to TradingView, open a TradingView account. And listen to them. They might actually have better ideas of how to prepare than I could tell you. Because I think they're even more intelligent than me. Right? Pancake honey, man. Pancake honey, man. That's interesting. Lifer, around the alt chain weekly segment. Around the alt chain weekly segment. Yeah, every Wednesday we're gonna do around the alts, and we're gonna make that a weekly show. That'd be pretty cool. Should have like the whole gang on every Wednesday. That'd be pretty interesting, right? The epicness. I got a question for beginners to ask in their first question. There's only one lifer. This guy, man. Where are our likes, folks, in the chat, man? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, man. 108 likes, 160 people. We got so many people. We got 50 people that just love watching me and don't want to hit that like button. But they might be driving. They might be outside. I understand. But, you know, slow down. Try to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. I had a list of questions for the beginners to ask in the first session. I have a list of questions for beginners to ask in the first session. Interesting. Yeah, so join the beginner group, Christina, and they'll school you, man. They'll give you a tutoring session before my tutoring session and get you really up to speed. That's how you progress. Your question was really smart because you just kind of got yourself a step ahead as well. Smart move. You'll be able to really utilize your time. And that makes me happy because I like people who are serious. People who are serious are far funner to teach than someone who's just kind of dwindling, right? You want someone who's like really wants to get it in. Wow, Ferrum Network may have bottomed here with a double bottom. This may be the end for Ferrum, or the bottom for Ferrum right here, or the beginning of a bottom for Ferrum Network. This is a really good IDO kind of platform where you can get into a lot of pre-sales. So the cheaper you can get it, the better, because it leads to other gains later on, right? So just something to put on your radar for sure. Okay. Hey, BitBoy, remember the lifer's name, right? Alex, yeah. I think Ternoa is a good project, Ternoa.com. I think I still have it pasted, right? NFT-based decentralized data transmission blockchain, Ternoa Chain, decentralized storage. Our network uses top decentralized storage providers, SIA, Arweave, Filecoin, to ensure the long-term integrity of encrypted and segmented data. New types of NFTs with extended owner privileges, a revolutionary way to utilize the NFTs as a transmission technology. And like, I look how they made the star tetrahedron. They're using the sacred geometry. I like that. Polkadot Parachain. Ternoa aims to become a Polkadot Parachain and benefits the reliability technology of the ecosystem. Ternoa provides the ecosystem with the full-featured NFT platform, secured by Intel. Secured by Intel? Provides a unique way to secure the data, content, by using multi-party cryptography and through the use of the SGX secure enclaves. Secured by Intel. Innovation. Time capsule. Ternoa is developing a unique NFT marketplace on Polkadot blockchain, allowing users to purchase customized time capsules. Protection. Our NFT picture is a watermarked, which means only holders and owners of the NFT can see the high-quality version of its covering, making it even more desirable to obtain. Protocols designed for transmission. Safe protocol, D-Day protocol, consent protocol, death protocol. The time capsule is delivered to the beneficiaries once the creator dies. This protocol is based on the local death registry's APIs and will only be available in some eligible countries at first. After a given period of time, recipients are entitled to request access to the time capsule, provided that the owner does not use his veto. Countdown protocol. 1 year, 10 years, which will reset to 0 each update. If no update is performed within the allotted time, the capsule is sent to its recipients. This is really interesting. I'm into this. I mean, it's unique. We've never heard of anything like this, and it's a parachain on Polkadot. The aforementioned interoperability enabled by the Substrate framework, as well as the Polkadot blockchain, allows Ternoa Network to communicate with DEX storage blockchains. Ternoa makes copies of files stored in time capsules on Airweave, SIA, and Storage. See, now you're looking at SIA and Storage up in the game. Remember SIA coin, while keeping a coin copy of the original data in its own network. This process is designed to maximize the security relating to the retention of data entrusted by users to Ternoa, since the file is encrypted and fragmented in several places. In addition, interoperability allows the Terra blockchain to be connected to Chainlink, the leading blockchain decentralized Oracle solutions. Basically, Chainlink helps ensure the central... Dude, I've read enough. I have read enough. And with that, I'm going to call Hadoken. We're going to get into a weekly live chat that we do every single week. Try to bring Hadoken onto the show. Try to bring everyone onto the show. We're going to have a round table again. That was a really good round table. And, yeah, anyway, let's move forward with the show. Thank you guys so much for being here. And we're going to contact Hadoken. And Hadoken, here we come. Here is the call, my friend. Remember, he's in the Canary Islands. Bear with him for a second. Hadoken. Amit. Can you hear me?
Yo.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
How you doing, my friend? How's everything?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Awesome, man. Yo, amazing project that you just brought out here. Ternoa, bro. Gate.io, Arc Systems. I mean, look, it's got the name SIA Coin in it. SIA Coin I bought 4 years ago. And that's another thing that this channel brings you guys. Like, we've been in the space for a long time. You know, what feels like 4 years in crypto is like 40 years. And SIA Coin's one of the first coins I ever bought. You know, being from Boston, 2 kids out of MIT, I was keen to research the project. And to me, anything out of MIT is gold. You know, and so that's why I started investing in SIA Coin. And that's really how I started investing in cryptocurrency. I saw the smartest people in the world, people that went to the most, you know, renowned colleges, people with the highest degrees were working in this section. So I said, shouldn't I bet on people smarter than me? I thought it was kind of a no-brainer. I thought it was a no-brainer to be in cryptocurrency. Like, you know, this looks really hot. Now, can we access this? Tell us a little bit about this as well. I went over it, but I want you to kind of give us your perspective. And thank you so much for bringing us. And this isn't about Ternoa Chain. This is just going to begin our conversation, you know.
You know what? I actually forgot about this project. I had it bookmarked. But damn. I can't believe I forgot it. Well, yeah. I looked at it because it's the NFTs, right? It's going to be a huge market. But the name Polkadot got to me. And if it's powered by Polkadot, it's not just in that dot ecosystem, it's actually powered by it. So I think they're going to use all the tech available in the dot ecosystem and get behind it. The watermark was good. Decentralized storage. They're going to use all these coins. And I'm pretty sure Bluezell Oracles, which I'm looking at right now, is going to be up in the game. I don't know why I'm so bullish on Bluezell. It's just I am.
Is he too loud now, guys? I brought him up a lot. Hold on, I'm just going to test your levels.
It's going to be up in the game. I don't know why I'm so bullish on Bluezell. It's just I am.
Is he too loud now, guys? I brought him up a lot. Is
that better?
Hold on, I'm just going to test. I added a gain filter to him.
It's going to be up in the game.
And now he's going to be good.
I don't know why I'm so bullish on Bluezell. It's just I am.
Is he too loud now, guys? I brought him up a lot.
Is that better?
I'm just going to test.
Love the name Hadoken in the comments. I like it.
Okay, cool. Can I? Yeah, okay. He's too loud. Way too loud. Still too loud? Still too loud? There we go. All right, cool.
I'll reduce the volume of mine in this one, just in case.
You should be good right now. Yeah. I'll check it one last time.
I'm so bullish on Mojo. It's just I am.
Is he too loud now, guys?
I haven't seen time capsule on many and hardly any projects.
Yeah. I'll check it.
Ternoa. I'm so bullish on Mojo. It's just I am.
Is he too loud now, guys?
I haven't seen time capsule on many.
Okay, cool. All right, so cool. We got you perfect now. Yeah, so I've never seen anything like this, right? Time capsule, you die and things get sent to people. Like, this is amazing, right? This is how you could, you could do wills. You could do, does this mean you could put the deed to your house? Like, what else could you end up putting in these time capsules? Like, you know?
That remains to be seen, but it does seem interesting, doesn't it? Local death registries API.
How did you, everyone wants to know, how did you find this project? Everyone wants to know how we keep coming up with gains. They want to know, like, how do we keep coming up with these gains? You know?
Well, first off, you taught me well. So, big shout out to you. And just do the work.
Do the work, huh? Just do the work.
Yeah. Just kept browsing through Coin Market Cap, see what name speaks to me, and Ternoa was different. So, I clicked on it, and there you go. And as Crypto Love would say, boom shakalak.
Right? Okay, so anything else on your radar? You put something else on our radar yesterday or the day before. Let's take a look at it. Formation Phi or something like that. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, Formation Phi. That seems pretty interesting.
It seems very interesting.
It's sort of like a, I don't know. It's protects you from rug pulls. Wait, hold on. Where's my
the end of yield chasing? Welcome to cross-chain risk parity smart farming 2.0. Formation.fi. Smart yield farming 2.0 by adapting 3 core principles from All Weather by Bridgewater for the yield farming environment. Risk Parity Protocol offers 4 classes of cross-chain yield farming strategies in the form of following index coins: Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Form. Interesting.
Look at the backers. The backers are huge.
No one tells you how much you can lose, but we will. Wrecked, rug pull, slippage, and permanent loss. Revolutionizing DeFi portfolio construction. Chasing the yield without the attention to risk. Reconstructing portfolio risk to optimize yield. Maximizing yield in the long run. Wow. Grabbing risk. I mean, a guy like us, the guys that have multiple yields open at one time, constantly farming, right? Like going in and out of so many things. Like these are like, I'm really waiting for the space to evolve to a place where we can really watch all our yields and really make, this is going to make you more money. You know, people don't realize like how much it's like a farmer. Like when he could sit there with a hoe and do it all by himself. But once he got automated systems and machines, like he could cover more ground, right? It's very similar to that idea. Risk parity algorithmic rebases the best performing farming strategies with a high degree of composability. This is a new phrase I'm seeing. It's not compatibility, it's composability. This is the new framework, a new word I'm seeing a lot. Composability. Also, elastic finance is coming out. RFI. There's new terms coming out. EFI. I want you guys to understand what EFI is. Elastic finance. This is going to be a new section, a whole new part of cryptocurrency. Elastic finance is going to be interesting. I'm not saying this is elastic finance, but I just want to put that on your radar. Achieved through algorithmic predictive intelligence. When a user sets a level of risk with a minimum commitment amount determined by the algorithm in top reserves currencies such as BTC, ETH, or BNB, the protocol will automatically configure and recommend a chain-agnostic portfolio of yield farming strategies tailored. It sounds too good to be true, right? For the risk portfolio of the user. Amazing. How does it work? Risk parity protocol systematic architecture constructs risk-adjusted parameters to optimize the return-to-risk ratio for each unit of risk. And I see some people leave the stream right now, like we're up to 160, and then, you know, maybe because the audio, whatever, people leave the stream. I feel bad for those people because you make money by doing heavy research. You make money by gaining knowledge into what is the next coin, you know? And if you don't, you know, like we have a Hadoken on right now because he's bringing us his research, right? Things that he's found. And you can see that he doesn't bring a coin onto the show unless he's kind of really vetted it really well. He really respects my time and your time greatly. So when you know he's coming on the show, like probably leaving the show, probably the worst thing you could ever do, honestly, in my opinion. But anyway,
well, maybe they have things to do, so not to worry.
You never know. You're right too. That's a good point. You never know. Making money should be simple. We build those bridges to bring you cross-chain risk optimized return in one click. I mean, this sounds too good. This is insane, right?
And they're working on different smart chains as well. Plus, I think they're focusing on Cardano as an ecosystem as well, so they will integrate into it, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, because you want to get in. You want to get in on early on the things that are gonna move. And look, it has a BSC contract. Oh, you can get this thing on BSC. That just changes the game too for me. Ray, no dive call, but for the research you do behind the scenes, thank you, Sam. Much respect to Ray, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. So Hadoken, what are you looking at when you look for a coin? Or right now, what are you focused on Cardano? Are you projecting? Oh, well, we got into Pancake Swap. We did really good with understanding the ecosystem. What's the next ecosystem we can get a foothold in before other people realize what's going on? You know.
Honestly, I'm just looking at great projects, and they should offer something that is completely unique. But Cardano is definitely something that's upcoming, and there is a big chance that the next bull run is based upon Cardano. So
someone said you sound tired. He says Hadoken sounds tired. I think he was asleep. That's messed up. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm in a deep meditation state. Who knows?
Hey, there
maybe
you go. See?
Speaking.
Yeah, exactly, man.
It's my spirit.
Dude lives in the Canary Islands, man. It's easy going, you know. He's not on that other, like, you know, fast paced.
I'm a silent killer. Oh, speaking of Hadoken, the name, you know, Blue Cell Oracle. This is their first oracle is going to be named Ryu.
Oh, Ryu, right?
Funny.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's funny.
I do like the oracles, though.
What are your thoughts on AMP coin? They're asking you.
AMP, well, it's pump right now. I think it's going to retrace after it hits, I think, 13 cents. The play will be done. This is a pump getting listed on, I think it got listed on Gemini.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. But every coin, to be honest, you just follow the TA. And every coin does the same, so never be afraid to take any profits. Doesn't matter what coin it is. No coin is an exception. So BNB, Ethereum, you sell it. And you buy back in.
Yep.
So don't worry. Even Cardano, I mean, that's what Cardano.
Yeah, I don't care what the coin is. If it's an altcoin, you're going to be able to get it back again. Like, you know?
If you have like 100K and you're willing to hold it for the next 5 years, yeah. But if you have only 50K and you want to get to 100K, your best bet is to play the TA. Don't go against the TA. You will get wrecked.
Right. Now, it's what I find interesting is how the TA is playing out even on these like micro cap crap coins. I mean, you know they're going to get the dump, but you can at least trade the TA up the channel. You know what I'm saying? So they get extended. Yeah. And even the TA tells you when they're extended. That's why JEJUDOGE, to me, I can't believe I look at it and I trade it like I'm trading Cardano, you know, but I'm taking it seriously because it seems to be doing its thing. It's doing its thing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna shy away from gains for any reason.
No, don't.
You know what I'm saying? Just because someone might look down on me because it's a micro cap coin, you know, because there's channels that are doing that now. They're like, oh, I don't look at those. Like, don't bring that up to me. Like, I'm sure if you asked Mitch Ray about any of these coins, he would just be like, you know, but my man Von Deer and other people I know, they'll be sailing around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, with freaking like $100,000 yachts. You know what I'm saying? And like, we'll be laughing our way to the bank. So, you
don't miss an opportunity. You definitely don't. Also, don't chase, because if you miss the initial play, I mean,
those will hurt you the most. Yeah, those will hurt you the most for chasing.
I was busy to take your JEJUDOGE call from the beginning, so I didn't get into it, and I got busy again for the second time, and I just decided to wait for the TA because I'm not going to risk $1,000 to make 300 now on a meme coin.
Yeah,
it's too risky.
Right now, it looks pretty good though. Look at it. I mean,
I still have it open. It open. I just think, this is very interesting. You saw my DMs last night about the 200 moving average.
No, explain that. That's another reason why I want to bring you on, because sometimes I'm just like,
open up the sushi chart.
So wait, let me just see here what you're saying. So last night And that's another reason, guys, I'm getting information from everyone. Like, it's a hub, man. This channel is a hub, and it's a great place to be. This is a very interesting concept, and I think you can back test it pretty good. Whenever the 200 MA in time frames, coins start to come down to find support, for sure. Whenever the 2 MA in time frame, look at Sushi on the daily or any new coin. The 4-hour and the daily are the best to find the exit points. They usually break the parabola.
See, whenever on a new coin, so see if you're riding the pump, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the 200 MA starts to appear on the 4-hour.
Oh, you mean? I see what you're saying. Like, this is a kind of an interesting thing because people don't understand this. So let's explain this concept. But I love what you're saying here now. Notice I'm on SHR right now on the daily, and I want you guys to see there's this little yellow line right here, right? Now, I didn't make that line. That's not one of my lines. That's the 200-day moving average. But you can see SHR hasn't been around for damn near 200 days in this capacity, on this pair, right? On Kucoin. So when you bring your measurement tool, it probably is at like, what, 210 days now or something. It's just enough. 221 bars on the daily. Yeah, so 217 days. So once the 200, it's 200 days old, the 200 will show. So let me look at a coin you're talking about, and let's elaborate. I just want to let everyone. So he's telling us, like, you don't see the 200 on the 4-hour on these coins up until a certain point. And we could do the math. It would be on the 800th day, right? No, wait. It would be on the. It comes on the 4-hour first before the daily. So it would be 4 hours. So if it came on the 200 on the daily, then it's going to come on the 4-hour on the 50 days. Yeah, on the 50th day. If anyone understands how we figure that out. So anyway, so let's go look at a coin. Where what coin can we use as an example? Sushi,
Ave, even FRM.
Take a look at Sushi. Any certain pair we want to look at?
Just USDT. It's fine.
Yeah. So if you went to the 4-hour, this is where the 200 begins, right here. So the 4-hour daily are the best to find the exit points. They usually break the price. So what do you mean?
Okay,
this is the parabola, and they break the point, so you get in there. Is that what you're saying? I'm interesting.
No, go on the daily. Go on the daily on Sushi. Forum isn't out yet. Somebody's asking about Forum. It's yet to be launched.
Yeah, we know about coins before they even come out. So now look. What is this for? Look at that. What do I got here? Formation 5. Right there. Formation 5. Highly likelies. Phala. Cup and handles. Polex. Atom. JEJUDOGE. Amp. Card. T-Fuel. Right? CTK is in a cup and handle. Cups, new coins that we're looking at, and things that we should pump. Unos, Trios, Divi, Serum, right? Fractal, NIF, DAC, HUP. We got into HUP. We didn't miss it. Why didn't I miss it? Because I had it on the whiteboard, and you guys helped me out too. Cardano coins, Sunday Swap, Jero, AGI, right? Telcoin. Mina Protocol. I'm going to be putting a video up about that. There's a reason why I know, in my heart of hearts, Mina's going to pump because I just know it's going to pump. I do this for a living. And again, this isn't financial advice. I can't believe I have to say that, but I do this for a living, and boom, it's like I can see a project. I know when the rest of the space can find information, likes that. I do my 5, 6, 7 hours of research. I know I am obsessive compulsive. So I know if I do the research, I'm going to do probably a couple more hours more of research. And I know I might do the research just a little earlier than most. And I'm sure there's people that beat us to the punch. Many people beat us to the punch. We're not the greatest, earliest channel in the world. Sometimes we are. But we're usually, if a coin has a progression, we're definitely in the first 5 to 10% of its beginnings. We've done it many times in this channel in the last 9 months. And we're beginning to do it as a team. Like, we're like really good at seeking through this market and finding out where to be, how to be, and why. We do it with the technology. We do it with heavy research. We don't play games. And so if this is the type of group you want to be around, then I'm happy that the 30 people that left, maybe they were busy, like you said. But if this is the type of group you want to be around, if you want to see your mind, wallet, and soul grow, this is the place you want to be, you know?
Let your mind grow and the rest will come.
Yeah, you let your mind grow. Open your mind. Like, stop living in these dark holes. Like, I lived in dark holes, man, for a long time. And I lived in ignorant places. And I believed things that weren't true. Fear is fake emotions acting real. Repeat that to yourself every day. Fake emotions acting real. When you're in a trade and you think you need to sell, like, it's a fake emotion acting real, man. Look at the chart. The chart will tell you the real idea, not the fake emotion. You know? Do you like Marlin Pond?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I came across it long before that, but once it got listed onto Binance, it's like, yeah. But I'm taking these coins as a trade.
So what's your theory here with this 200-day, though? Explain what you're trying
Okay.
to convey to me here.
Just the chart tells you, as soon as the 200-day moving average is appearing on daily,
Yep.
the coin is going to retrace to test that.
Aha.
See, it becomes into a falling wedge.
So the
But
second
most
you see
likely
this
it will
arrive, look at this, man. Yeah.
And you see, if you draw the forever,
and you know what's funny? Because what do I teach? Right? I teach that if you have a shape to get in when the 200 falls through the middle, through the bottom, right? Or near it, right? Remember? Or if it's a pennant, I teach to get in when the 200s. That can only happen if the price comes, right? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Comes back to the 200, which is, so that's my sweet spot. And then you look for divergence on top of that. This is your entry for sushi, guys. I'll tell you right now, because swing down to swing down is sharp, right?
Sushi will come down to about $7.
Let's see. I don't know.
I think, though, I could be wrong, but I think it definitely comes down to $7.
Well, let's look at it. Right now, the daily is in our favor, right? Or I'm a MACD cross slightly. I see a little, I see this. See that curve down? That's not good. That usually tells us it's going to loop again. I've seen this many times as a if it's a tiny signal, but it's a signal that, it would be better if we didn't do that and we stayed on a curve out. But this curve down and then
What's worrying me about the alts is the dominance is bouncing off again off the 2018 support, and that's on the weekly. So it might take a week or two to kill the alts again and put them in accumulation phase. So that's why it can go down to $7.
Well, yeah.
Not saying $4, but I think it broke out. It's
but right now, look, dominance
$6.
about to drop on that daily, right? And then sushi looks good. So the sushi looks inverse right now on the daily chart, right? On the daily chart. So, that's interesting. It looks like we're gonna have a mini alt season soon. You see this? This shows we're gonna have a relief rally in the alts in whenever the smaller time frames play out. So right now, the 1 hour needs to come up. You're right. So check it out. We're actually on the same page now. So check it out. We're 100% together, because what my analysis is telling me, right, is that dominance wants to go up today. You see it? The 1 hour is here, so that tells us 6-7 hours of dominance moving up. So it's going to be tough to trade alts for the next 8 hours. That's when I know to go take a break. Like this afternoon is an afternoon where I'll maybe I'll take it. I'll play these littler coins. These littler coins they're adverse to dominance because they live in such a different space. The microcap coins. Think about it. It makes sense. It's like this is what it means. It's kind of like dominance is a bullet, and these microcap coins are insects. It's not easy to hit an insect with a bullet. You get what I'm saying? All these other coins can easily get hit with a bullet because they're giant market caps and like they take the weight. But these microcap coins are literally like trying to hit you're trying to throw a pebble at a freaking fly.
Right.
Like it's
right
not
now
hard.
we need to be honey to catch the flies. And then once they're done pumping like 50x, you just you dump them.
Yeah, you do not hold these coins longer than a good pump. You never convince yourself JEJUDOGE is a year hold. It may be, but I'm never going to be there. So, and someone could look back at me and say, "Oh, you missed out on millions and millions because you didn't hold JEJUDOGE to look out to Coinbase." And I'll be like, oh well. I have a heart in my soul for Shiba Uno. I think I was the first YouTuber to put a call out for it. I really do. April 18th, I drew a chart and said, buy into Shiba Uno, right? And bam. And I have it on record, which is pretty cool. I'm just even fascinated that our group was able to figure this stuff out that early. I understand. 15 minutes, right? We gotta leave. Thank you, my love. So if I write Shiba here, I have to actually go to my archive. I have to go to my archive channel, right? And look at the first calls we made. And if I search this and hit Sheeb, right? Or was it, maybe it was in the first call, in the exclusive calls.
Yeah, you called them up pretty early.
Right here, right? Yeah, I guess they're gone now. That's weird because I know I called Shiba on April 18th. I have a freaking
Maybe it's in the old group.
Huh?
Maybe it's in the old call and charts group.
That's what I thought, and I went there right now. This one here, right? Shiba. Sheeb. There it is, 421. On 421. Crazy. April 18th. April 18th, man. Shiba Inu. I'm talking about it. And I'm saying it's when it would just began. And I had already got in. Like, someone got me in, like, somewhere around here. Right?
Oh, yeah, that was your student, right?
Yeah.
You had a session with the
David
student.
Yoshi.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy, man. Awesome dude. He ended up making damn near $500,000.
Jeez.
Yo, like, seriously, man. You know?
I need to
this
catch
guy
one
named
of
his
these
name is Mike. Yeah, his name is Mike. Mike made it damn near $500,000. I'm changing his name because, you know, but the yeah, insane, man, insane. Like, yeah, his portfolio bigger than mine, and he was just playing with little bits of money. So it was like that was mind blowing to me to watch one of my students outplay me on a meme coin. You know, I was humbled. I was humbled, bro. And had I not, I sold the night before it got listed on Coinbase. Like, I never thought a meme coin would go to coin. Like, if you told me that, I would have told you that's impossible. I said Coinbase wouldn't deal with a coin like that. It got to a $50 billion market cap, right? I mean, it's something crazy, right? Like,
yeah, not $50 billion, $90% correction in bear market. And then it's going to repeat the same thing as Anchor, 20x, 30x on the next bull cycle.
Yeah.
So we do need these meme coins, to be honest. Just a few good ones. Actually, I need one of your plays to make some money.
Yo, this week has been a good week for me. You know, last couple weeks, man, I made like 6-7 racks on JEJUDOGE, right? Made a little bit of money on Breast. I put 1,500 into Breast. It turned into 2,800. I didn't sell. Eventually at 18, I just got out. I took $300, called it a day, and it's still kind of dwindling now, you know. And then HUP made me like, let's see where we're at with HUP right now. We put in 2 BNB yesterday, so that's what 720, and we're at 18. We're at 18, so we doubled and some. We made 150% on HUP so far, and I don't see a reason to get out. Look at this. That's a cup and handle. Funny, you have to look at it on the 15-minute chart. There's really no other way, you know? But that's looking very bullish to me. I'm thinking of taking my initial out and letting the rest ride, you know? Just take my 2 BNB out for the next meme and then continue to do this over and over again. Just keep finding the next meme, you know? I'm still holding $17,000 in Safe Moon, you know?
I sold Safe Moon for it after it dropped. I thought maybe I'll use the money to trade some other meme coins in the
This 27,000 here, I probably used like no more than 2 or 3 grand to make it. You know?
What do you think of Buddha coin?
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's go into that. I forgot. See, let me write on my radar. See, even I still missing, man, because there's so much, man. There's so much. I have like 30 coins on here already. Buddha coin.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have the Hadoken. The Hadoken.
I told you I'm a bugger.
Chronicles. No, he called me yesterday. I'm shopping at Costco's. My phone rings. It's Hadoken. Yo, man, I know you just. And honestly, he used to tell me about projects, and I would get irritated, be like, yo, man, like, you gotta let me know. And he's like, yo, I do let you know. Like, you're yelling at me because you're just a dick. You know, he wouldn't say that to me, but I would be a dick. You know, I feel like I want so much. Like, I want, you know, like, I want this group to make the most money. I'm like, yo, man, like, you make good calls. You're super smart. Like, stop letting me miss your calls. So, like, he's he's such a nice guy. Instead of being like, yo, bro, like, I do everything I can. Like, he calls me now and leaves me missed calls. And sometimes I get a missed call and he's like, yo, I just left that for you. So, like, you would look. And I'm like, yo, you're the smartest dude in the world. Like he is the greatest friend, man. Like, he compensates anything I have that, like, where I lack in any way. He finds a way to make it better. You know, that's the people you need in your life. Like, people that understand you, care about you, and then always find a way to make it work. So, like, I'm in Costco as I get a call from him, and he's like, I think you should look at this. And I want you to know I'm never, like, you could do that whenever you want. I don't care if I'm in a wedding. I don't care if I'm freaking getting remarried. I'll answer that phone back. All right, man, I'll write that down on my whiteboard right now.
I would be a bad friend to call you when you're getting remarried. And second, I would be offended if you don't invite me to your re-wedding. So
yeah, you would be there. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to call me anyway. Yeah. But so we're looking at see, I already forgot the coin now. What are we talking about? We're talking about
Buddha coin.
Buddha coin, yeah. It's a full-time job, guys, to do this. But look, we're making, like, yesterday I made $1,000. Like, $1,000 a day is easy in this game. You know? Easy. Like, it's like if you work hard enough, it's there. It's there. And you don't have to risk a lot of money. I risked $700 to make $1,000. You know? And that just keeps the bills paid, you know? At the end of the month, you should make 5, 6, 7, 8 grand. Pay off some bills, do your thing, balance your portfolio. Not every coin can be a dream. Not every coin can be, I'm going to be in it till the end of time. There has to be some coins that you pay your car off with. And what you do is you have a job now, and you slowly see how many bills you can take off from your job. Like or you pay your bills with your job money, or you begin to see how much more of your job money you can save. You try to balance your life right now and see how much, like, you start off with, can I make an extra $300 a month? Once you accomplish that, you go to 5, you go to 7, you go to 8. You might take a big hit throughout the, you might get all the way to 20 and the market might jump and you do lose that 10, you're back at 10. But if you started at 2 or 300 or, 1 or 2,000 and you're at 10,000, like, as long as you're consistently pushing the boat up, as long as you're consistently moving inch by inch, some in one shape, as long as you're not going backwards, you're going to do well. Like, you're going to end up in a good place, you know? Hadoken, what are the greatest teachings you could pass on us from your learnings in the last few months of just heavy trading and just you spend? I think you spend as much time in the charts as me, man.
I spend a lot of time, but mostly because I want to study and get my entries and exits perfected on smaller and higher time frames. But I don't trade as much, and I think that was my biggest mistake. Because I was following, like, the projections, but I think I missed out big time on going by my portfolio. So I was holding DOT for about 6 months, but I could have easily 10x my money from DOT. It's like, just you have to play as the TA comes along. Do not hold any coin for as long as you need to.
Yeah, like DOT went to
trade.
Yeah.
3-week trade, forget it. And you buy on the red days. Always buy on the red days.
Yeah.
So
you want to get in love. I know it's creepy, and I'm not a stablecoin guy, but you want to fall in love with your stablecoin. You want to fall in love with your stablecoin as much as you fall in love with your, VeChain. I need my VeChain. Think about it. If you were more in love with a stablecoin than VeChain, then you might have sold VeChain at 25, 26, 27 cents.
Yeah.
Just saying, right? I'm still happy that I sold cake late at about 19. And it's still paying off because I keep, and you sold at 40. Look at you, you killed it then, and I'm still buying little bits at 60. I bought a third back at 16, and now I have a chunk of money to use in other things, right? All right, guys, my daughter is graduating today from kindergarten, and I have to go pick her up and then take her to dinner,
nice.
Breakfast or lunch or something. I pushed the show to the last possible minute. And my wife now said it's time to go. So, I love you guys. I didn't get to throw as many calls out as I usually do. It wasn't the same type of show, but it was a mentality show. And honestly, if you don't have the right mentality, you can't take my calls anyway. So, you got to be working on your discipline. You got to be working on how to handle emotions. Emotions will ruin you. You can spend 2 months trading perfectly, and then you can spend 3 weeks destroying it all. I've done it. I've done it all. An expert is simply someone who has made every mistake in a niche field, man. And I'm not even considering myself an expert. Beginner's mind. Continuously tell yourself you are still a beginner. So therefore, you will never be satisfied with what you're learning. There is so much more. More is being revealed to me every day in these charts. Every single day, more is being revealed to me. And new ways to teach my students, new ways to point things out. More is being revealed every single day, man. You know?
One thing that I would say to everyone is do not listen to the experts on YouTube that are just trying to sell you something, or just take their teachings like, it's not written in stones, because it will take you time to be able to handle your emotions. I personally, this is 6 months, and I used to panic on every dip. Every single dip I used to panic. And I sold it, maybe like I bought it $5 cheaper. Doesn't matter, but I had to do it. And now I think this is the worst dip I've seen in Bitcoin since I started, and I'm not panicking at all.
Yep.
So
you got with the right group of people. Got the right mentality.
It will take you time.
Yep.
It will take you time to work on your emotions, so don't rush. And do what's best for you. Don't go by what people say. I made that mistake with DOT. It's gonna be $250. Yeah, it will be. I know that. I've done my research, but when though? Is it good enough for me to hold it for 6 months?
Not from 40 down to 20, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's like, no, you don't have to. It's just, if you're selling one thing, do it for the other as well. That's your discipline. Don't try to manage your discipline. Just go and do it.
Beautiful words, man of wisdom. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream. Thank you for the call, Hadoken. Appreciate your words.
Thank you.
Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Anytime, man. You'll be back later on this week, hopefully. Thank you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing, guys. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Be safe. I'll see you guys later. Maybe a live stream tonight. You never know.